Yo, what's good? We back. Another episode of Island God Talk podcast, man. It's JaayUu, Kingmeechyyy. We here. Lovely Friday evening.
No cap, we back. We better. How you feeling today?
Pretty good. I'm chilling, you know.
Pretty good. I love
it. Amazing, actually.
Damn, that's fucking good.
Even if I'm not, you know what I'm saying? You gotta tell your subconscious that.
Definitely. Because, life is a state of consciousness, so whatever you believe in here is, reality. That's why I be saying, I'm fucking rich! I ain't even gonna lie. You rich?
Yeah. You got to. You gotta.
That's what rich ass niggas, I guess.
You really gotta say that stuff, though, because, like you shouldn't joke bad on yourself, because your subconscious doesn't know when you're joking. So it's like, you might be like, oh, man, I'm broke, or man, I'm weak as hell, or just, I don't even like saying this stuff I'm saying right now, y'all, because your subconscious doesn't know when you're joking.
It doesn't.
I tell myself I'm strong, I feel good, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy. You know what I'm saying? Just doing all those affirmations.
Definitely good for the subconscious. And it's going to make you feel better, especially you feeling not the best. You start telling yourself that, damn, I can feel like I can, run a mile in 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Straight moving.
Facts.
But this thing been going around recently. How do you feel about those 50-50? How do you feel relationships should be? Do you think it should be 50-50 with a man and a woman?
I think with a man and a woman, as far as you're talking about financial responsibilities in a relationship, correct?
Yeah.
I think it's really up to each individual, it's up to the 2 people or 3 people, whoever the people that are in that relationship, to decide what's the best way for us to handle finances so we can have a successful partnership. That's the thing. So and sometimes it changes. Sometimes it'll be 50-50. Sometimes it'll be 0-100, 70-30. It just depends on the season and what y'all plan is. But it's important to have a plan, because you got a lot of women out here that they just want guys to do everything for them, and they want to leech and
succubus.
Yeah, suck you up and go to the next nigga and leave you dry. So you gotta watch out for that. It's and all men, if we are capable to handle 100% of the financial, especially if the woman is playing her role correctly, as far as doing whatever you need her to do, and she's making your life easier in whatever sense, however that is, it's gonna be different for every man. We'll have no problem taking care of 100% of the financial responsibilities.
You really wouldn't, because at the same time, she's pouring into you, she's helping you, so you wouldn't mind paying a bill.
And we get fulfillment out of that as men for providing and protecting for the people we love. It gives us fulfillment, it gives us purpose in life.
It definitely does, and it makes us feel more of a man. A dude that's a bum, his girlfriend, she paying all the bills, I bet you he is not happy with himself. He something deep inside of him is that shit probably fucking him up.
Yeah, hell yeah, unless he was taught, I know there's some dudes that they taught psychologically, they learn ways from women, and they learn to, or if they didn't or some dudes, they that mama's boy syndrome, to where they looking for another mom to take care of them when they leave the house. They're not looking for a wife. They're looking for someone to take care of their ass. You do got a lot of homosexuals that'll be with a woman just for a place to stay and shit like that.
That shit is crazy too. And if you're a woman and you allow that, you're crazy. You're so crazy. For the simple fact, you got a whole man just chilling, laying up, eating your food, watching your TV, and you out here working, and he's just chilling in the crib. That's crazy. He's probably cheating on you.
I seen some woman say, actually, she was the dudes that don't have their shit together, they the ones that fuck with the bigger woman, and the woman with low self-esteem, and certain woman that's gonna deal with a nigga that's not on his shit.
That is very true. Or she's probably just not as confident in herself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Low self-esteem, it's easy to manipulate and take advantage and gaslight women like that.
Definitely, because I know there's no way somebody, as a man, I'm not even gonna let a woman do that. So I feel like vice versa, it just can't work. It just can't work.
But I do think all men when we look at that perfect version of ourselves, we do see ourselves taking care of our tribe and the women around us and working together with the other men to provide for our different sectors of our tribe and shit like that.
Definitely. That's how it should be. I feel like that's how
when you establish, like, if you still grinding, like I said, your woman, she might have to understand, like, it might be 70-30 or 50-50 or this or that. If she ain't with it, she just not for you at that moment. Like,
definitely. And that's another important thing. It's different when you're grinding for something and just not doing anything. If you're grinding for something, then it's different. Like, it's okay. Like, okay, so let's say she buy a meal or she's doing this or y'all are splitting the bills 50-50. Like, that's very much understandable because you're working for something. You're working towards something. Mm-hmm. Not working towards something and then having a woman take care of you, that's not a man. You're not a man. You're not a man at that.
And it's like how, like, for my relationship, how me and my woman do things, it's based off how we do things. We not worried about outside opinions. I always tell her, like, if you want to be taken care of a certain type of lifestyle right now, like right this second, it's best for you to go fuck with probably an older dude that's more established and got shit to, like, more so together than I do at my stage that I'm in. Or if you want to possibly have that space next to me at the top of my empire, you can stay down, delay gratification for a while, and you know what I'm saying, you be rewarded like that. But if you need it now, go get it now. I feel like every man should carry it that way, so you don't run into situations where you being taken advantage of, or a woman feel like she's being taken advantage of.
Definitely stay down till you come up. That's the best advice you can ever get. Stay down till you come up.
At the same time, it's like I can't blame a woman for wanting stuff quickly in life if she's seeing other women get stuff quickly, and it's like that's just not the type of woman I want. I can't blame that woman for, oh, she wanna get a sugar daddy or two and live that lifestyle because she worried about materialistic things. Now it's gonna come back to bite her when her looks start fading and she want a family and all this shit. Like, that's gonna come back to bite her. But also at the same time, like, a woman, if she's young, she might want to use her looks to obtain the best man she can while she's young.
That is very true. That is very true. And you're right. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want that, go get it. But at the same time, you know, like, it's going to come back to bite you. Like, you might, when you get a little older, like, them same kind of guys not going to want you. They going to want the new girl. They going to want the younger girl. With, she going to look better than you, have a better body, such and such and such. But hey, man, we all make our bed. Gotta lay in it. Gotta lay in it. Gotta lay in it.
And that's like instant gratification is usually short lived. Like, that's just what it is.
Definitely, it's gonna be good for the moment. And that shit come with a price. Like, having a sugar daddy is kind of crazy, especially if you're giving sugar. That shit is kind of crazy because, like, you fucking this old man for money. Like, yeah, that shit, or like,
and you're not getting the security of, like, that's the thing. It's like, if you're gonna go after that old dude, you better make sure you lock down that security of marriage and a ring and all that stuff to make sure you good on your end. Because 9 times out of 10, if you just have a sugar daddy, once you don't fit his criteria anymore, you're gonna be on to the next one.
Definitely. And like, I honestly feel like niggas not dumb. Like, he knows you're using them. Like, I don't believe he's just so oblivious. Like, no, he knows.
I mean, like, as far as like what you mean, like the sugar daddies?
Yeah, like he knows what he's paying for.
It's a mutual beneficial relationship. Like, yeah, it's like, okay, you getting sex and he's giving you pocket change compared to what he probably has. And if he's a real sugar daddy, and they got these broke sugar daddies nowadays that women be fucking with too, I guess. But
definitely. And you gotta think about it, even when you getting the money, you spending it on something. Like, you buying something, so it'd be different if you was putting the money away or like investing it into something. Then I'd be like, okay, you really playing the game. You doing something different. You're doing something different.
But it's still, you still selling your soul, risking like just more mileage on your vagina for that shit.
Hey, mileage on the vagina is crazy. Yeah, that is true. Back to the car reference. Nobody gonna want like that 200,000 miles for 500,000. I mean, they gonna want that shit for the low ski. They definitely gonna want it for the low ski. But I feel like that's gonna be like some simp ass nigga that still fuck with her. Like, you know what I mean? He's not gonna be worth shit, but he'll still fuck with you. He'll marry you. I mean, will y'all be happy? Probably not. But I mean, hey, at least you can say you got married. He'll take care of the kids, probably if they're not even his. But like a good man, he's not doing that. He's not doing that. Not at all.
Yeah,